We have a special guest joining us. I believe this is Jiang Zhor of BTC.top that will be coming on with us. Okay, so let's get into another question, slightly critical question from WeChat. Here's the question. Why does ABC make their own decisions without considering about others? For example, ABC added a whitelist to the IFP, which caused strong critiques. Doesn't ABC know that this will lead to fewer and fewer supporters?
Well, so a whitelist is necessary if we do that process, because otherwise there are many ways to game the system. But, you know, on the it's very interesting that it's expected of ABC to put everybody on the whitelist and find money for everybody else. But I don't see everybody else trying to find money for ABC, right? So it doesn't seem... I mean, it seems like there is a bit of a discrepancy in expectations there. Like, it doesn't seem to me to be the role of ABC to find money for everybody in the ecosystem. It's like this is the more straightforward and most simply put way to do it and to state it.
I guess another thing I would add in is that, yeah, like Jiang's original proposal, I think, based on my understanding, was essentially to have, you know, one fund that the IFP would fund, so that, and then one of the feedbacks that was given was people said, well, they didn't like that, and then people wanted it to be able to fund multiple projects. So in a way, like, I think the example kind of shows that there was, like, people were listening to feedback in a way, you know, and it's very difficult because there's a lot of people had different ideas and there was essentially contradictory feedback. But yeah, I think it almost, like, that example actually, you know, it actually kind of shows the opposite. It shows that we did follow feedback because that was something that was changed from what it was originally. You know,
yeah, I would say that unfortunately the question asker has received an incorrect impression of Bitcoin ABC. You know, we listen. The thing is that you know, the developers have to put their time into developing. You know, if Amaury and Anthony and the others are always out talking to everyone and debating and all of this, then, you know, it's like, you know, who's going to bake the bread if the bakers are all sitting out, you know, drinking coffee with the customers? You know what I'm saying? So, but we definitely want to hear everyone, and we want to hear all your feedback. I think it's also important to keep in mind that there may be one set of opinions that is the loudest, but that doesn't make it the right opinion. That doesn't mean that, you know, we should always follow the loudest voices.